song scene. There we go. What is up, party people? Alright. We're gonna do some more Rumble. We'll check out the shadow stuff for now, and then we'll switch over to the public branch. Before we do get started, let me grab something real quick. Sonic Adventure. What's up, Lisa? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Yes, perfect. That is what I need. That is what I want. Download. Just grabbing something for the later half of the stream, when we will be playing Sonic Adventure. We're going to be going through Knuckles' story, but I want to throw in a little extra thing to make it more unique. So I'm just getting that all set up currently. I guess I could just Sonic chill music while I do this. How's everybody's day been going? There we go. Now just grab this one. Oh, they updated that one. That one looked different than before. I'm glad they did, because it was creepy. Still is kind of creepy. I have no clue what I'm talking about. But you will soon know. If you make it that far into the stream. Alright, before I forget, let me go ahead and enable those mods. Ouch, my neck. Alright, and then download later. Where there it is. Alright, now just to turn off. I think, you know, that should be fine. That should be fine. If it doesn't work, then I can just troubleshoot it later. Let's do it. I just want to do one round showing off the Tokyo Mission stage for those who may have missed it, because I did stream like super duper early in the morning. So let's just go ahead and hop right in. Oh, I just realized I have the sound effects off. Then it's okay. What's up, Rico or Ray? Starts with an R. I'm just gonna turn this up a little bit. You guys get to hear the song in full without any sound effects. So basically, for those who didn't see the stream earlier or haven't seen any gameplay of this hunt stage, it's not confirmed whether or not it's going to be a limited time thing. I would imagine it's probably going to be a limited time thing, but you go around collecting these orbs, which look like the Biolizard orbs, and they most certainly 100% are Biolizard orbs. So I hope that means that we'll be getting some kind of Biolizard thing soon. Be really sick, be really awesome. Music is sick. How you doing, Travis? He goes through with the motorcycle, and then he comes up in the middle area here with Chaos Spears for a bit. You can homing attack and get more of the orbs out. Just try not to get caught in the crosshair. Then he'll do his Chaos Blast, which John is about to feel full force. Oh, you got out there just in time. Hey, Sleepy Joe, how's it going? He's so sick. And then he disappears. And that's it. Weird that the audio is not playing. That is weird. It is definitely one of my more favorite stages, I think. I do hope that they keep it, because that is just sick. Love it. And just to show this off, you can change from the background that you prefer to have. What did I get in here? Oh, just a bunch of rings. You know, I just realized that this... Is this the... I don't know if this is the first time, but is it the first time that they've given you 2 buddies for free here? I feel like there might have been another event that could claim all this. It would be, but considering it's a crossover, I'm sure they probably have some kind of deal put in place to have it be a limited time thing. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it will stay as a permanent. I hope it stays as a permanent stage, and I hope that this means that more crossovers that we get also get specific stages related to it. I think that'd be pretty sick. And yeah, I love the trailer animation. I love that it's like a, it's almost, it's like such a cool remake of the scenes from Sonic the Hedgehog 3. And then ending with the Sonic and Shadow jumping at each other bit is just really cool. All right, now I'm going to switch over to the public build of the game. So just give me 1 second here. I'll put it on just talking. Put some music on. If the music, there it is. He rhymes with Grug. It does. Movie Grug. Alright. I don't know if it's gonna... This might mess with the connection a little bit, because I do have to download some data, but I hope it doesn't lag the stream too much. No, the event doesn't take place in the public build until May 22nd. Content creators get it 2 days early. The lag should subside. Yep, there it goes. We're almost back. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that did it. Definitely expected it. Alright. Turn that off. Well, you know, nah, it's fine. Following maintenance, a bug occurred where the terms of service and privacy policy were not correctly shown when creating a new account. Oh. I'm glad they got that. And we made it into bronze. Woo! So, God, who am I going up against here? Galahad Lover? This is gonna be one heck of a battle. Koji! I got you. What's up, Mason? Thanks for the invite. Alright. Must play at least once during this week's Rumble Rankings to earn rewards. Last 26. And then if you make a top 3, you get 50 red star rings. And then we go on to silver after this, I believe. And it's also changed. So it looks like if you're in the top 5 and above, you get 600 skill stars. If you're 20 and above, you'll get 500 skill stars. And if you're 50 and above, you'll get 400 skill stars. And then if you're anywhere below 50, then you'll drop a league. You'll probably drop back down to iron and whatnot. At least I think. So let me get that invite for you. If my brain will brain. Nice. What's up, ZZ? How's it going? Welcome here. Claim the rest of that. What do I get in achievements? 50 red. Oh, okay. So you still get 50 red star rings even if you don't make it top 3. Okay, cool. I was just assuming that was just the top 3 kind of thing. Also, thanks for the sub. So need to play consistently to stay ranked up. I guess it also depends on which group you're put into, because there are certainly different groups of people in different places. Like, I know Callie's in a different league, a different version of the Bronze League, because if you go up here to the top, she's nowhere to be found when she would 100% be up here. So it definitely tries to aim to place you within groups of people that you kind of fluctuate with, rather than it just being like, okay, now you're paired with the pro Isaac, you know, you're paired with #1 on the leaderboard Isaac. That's like, I think they try to make it more skill based and try and group you up with people that are in the same kind of play style that you're in. So you can consistently play if you want. Another thing that you can do, which I will grab right here, is you can go into the ring shop every day and purchase a score booster, and this will help out tremendously when getting scoring done. You can stock up on those if you really want to. Maybe you have a few days off, you just get on real quick to stock up on a score booster, then get off, and then come back and it'll just, you know, you'll skyrocket because score booster is broken. Unless they fix it. And yeah, I'm assuming every single time you promote up, you'll get 50 red star rings. I'm not sure what happens once you reach the top league. Like the very, very top league. I'm very curious of what might happen. I don't know if they'll do like an entire reset where you go all the way back down to iron, or if you just consistently keep getting 50 red star rings the more you know, promote. I wonder if the red star ring count goes up. Alright. Seaside Hill. Let's surprised I didn't get knocked out there. Neo Metal Sonic definitely needs to come in. We are very close with Neon Metal Sonic. They really had us going there, you know, Neon Metal Sonic. But I think that just goes to show that they know. They definitely know that people want Neo Metal Sonic. And if they don't, well then I'm just going to have to call up there, and I'm just going to have to explain that we need Neo Metal Sonic. I'm just kidding. Oh, it's, of course, the last one over there. Good job. I'm going to try and stay off the floats that most people are on because I don't want it to sink like that. Even when I'm not trying to sink a float, I still fall in. It's going to be a very... Yep. What are the chances? Is it going to be a middle one here? Oh my gosh, there's no way. Is it? No, okay. But still, that's crazy. That's ridiculously crazy. Where's Ace? Is she not there? I may have accidentally hit her somehow. Read that for you. Yeah, why isn't she on this scene? She should be on this scene. She's supposed to be on this scene. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I think we'll get, if we're getting Neo in Speed Battle and likely Dash, then I 100% see him coming into Rumble. I think that goes for any character that's in Dash and Speed Battle. I feel like it'd be super weird if, like, they just tied those characters specifically to specific spin-off games. Like, for example, Tangle and Whisper are in Speed Simulator, and, like, that's not even, like, a mobile spin-off title. Yeah, I guess you could technically call it one because it's on Roblox, but, you know, Roblox is on multiple different things. So I don't really think there's any doubt that certain characters that appear in other mobile titles or in Speed Sim will more than likely wind up being in here, as this game does tend to take a lot of skins from Speed Sim. But I will say it is very weird, but I mean, I don't know. It's very weird that they're going back to hyping up Neo Metal Sonic. Because, like, I mean, I'm, like, the biggest fan for Neo. But, like, it's just, it feels so weird that they're now finally getting back to hyping him up after so long. Because with Heroes, when I played through Heroes, he just felt like a one-and-done kind of thing. I know he's in the IDW comics, which was really cool to see. But it just, I don't know, it feels so weird to see them trying to bring him back, in a way. He definitely served more of a purpose in the IDW comics because he was more loyal towards Eggman in that case, I guess. We're never beaten the accidentally triggered a bomb allegations over here. Surprised we managed to stay in first. If he appears in 4, look. I love the Super Sonic and Super Shadow moment in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, don't get me wrong. 100%, arguably one of the most moments that the movie franchise will ever have. But let me just tell you one thing, all right? Just tell you one thing. That may be peak for some people, but the moment that Neo Metal Sonic appears on screen in Sonic 4, that's it. It's over. Sonic 4 has become my favorite movie. He's quite literally the best villain, in my opinion. He does everything that Eggman does wrong, but right. Like, he's the perfect villain. I don't know. Do I like Metal Overlord? Of course. Metal Overlord being one of his many transformations is just really sick. It's so cool that he's able to tap into the... Like, it's just so weird that Eggman was able to make not only a robot version of Sonic, but a version of Sonic that can harness the Emerald's powers and also, like, learn to copy the abilities of others, and, like, he can use that to his advantage to shape-shift into different people. Like, it's crazy to think that Eggman made that, and, of course, the one thing it does is turn against him. Like... It needs a movie Amy when you have movie Neo Metal Sonic. I hope that both movie Metal Sonic and movie Amy end up in the game, even if it doesn't end up being Neo Metal Sonic at the end of the day. I think movie Amy definitely deserves to be in alongside movie Metal Sonic, or any Metal Sonic skin that they decide to do around that time. I'm curious if they are going to call them the Metallics, though. Because that's technically what they were called in that one comic that I can't remember the name of. I think, was it the Fleetway comics? I'm just curious of who will end up, like, being revealed to be the creator of Metal Sonic in the movies. Especially if they decide, or especially if Jim Carrey decides that he wants to take a step back and, you know, let them do their own thing. I'm very curious of who they would appoint to be the creator of Metal Sonic. I've seen a lot of people say Stone. Stone would be pretty interesting. My theory is it's a gun project gone wrong. What's up, Bill? How you doing? Because while Sonic did save the world technically, Gun still, I would imagine, views Sonic as a threat. Yeah. Chemical Plant Run 3. Oh boy. At least it's squads. Well, as far as I'm aware, Jim hasn't retired. He'll come back, I'm pretty sure. He seems to really love this movie franchise, and I'm so happy to see that. Because, like, he would never sign on for 3 movies if he didn't actually enjoy doing what he was doing. Like, the most... I think Sonic 3 is the first time he's ever actually done 3 movies. And that's just insane. For as long as he's been around, this is the first trilogy he's actually been in. So, I mean, I think the team behind the movies definitely have good writing abilities, and they just all love their work on it. So, like, I'm sure he'll come back if he wants to. Plus, I mean, like, again, it gives him the opportunity, because I think he's said it multiple times before in interviews. His grandson, I believe, likes the Sonic franchise, and he took on the role of Eggman to kind of try and, you know, relate to him in that way, you know, have something to talk about, I guess, or something to hang out about and talk about. I think Jim actually loves those movies. And, I mean, again, the amount of work that went into, like, just transforming him from Robotnik to playing Gerald Robotnik, I believe they said, like, each session, they would record for hours, and then, like, when he went to go change and, like, put on the makeup for Gerald, it would take, like, 3 hours or something like that. And that would be consistently. Like, they would record, go change the makeup, go back and record, go change the makeup, go back and record. So, like, I really don't think he would have put that much effort into it if he didn't actually enjoy what they were doing. What's up, Gabriel? How's it going? Yes, the new neon metal Sonic skin is going to be what I'm going to put my red rings towards. I so want Sir Percival, but I need the metal Sonic skin. I mean, if they really wanted to, and if Jim really wanted to, I guess spoilers if you've never played Sonic Heroes, or don't know much about Neo Metal Sonic, if Jim really wanted to take a small role for the 4th film and not really dedicate too much time to it, they could just go the route of Neo Metal Sonic, like, disguising himself as Robotnik and just doing, like, really short scenes with it. Like, you know, nothing too extravagant, because, like, again, it being Neo, it would have to be different. It would have to be different but believable. And I think there would just be less screen time involved with that overall if they were to go that route for Jim. If he really did want the easy way out. Dude, I'm gonna blow up. I'm gonna blow up. Go find the freaking Flower Tails! We're lucky that we're in first. What's up, Nye? How's it going? Mods, can we kick player 109045? Get him out of here! Report him for just standing still and doing nothing. I don't want him on my team anymore. I'd rather have a bot over you. At least a bot would just run around in circles rather than stand at the doorway waiting for somebody to find the flower. correct. But you know what would be peak movie Sonic? Peak movie Sonic would be casting Owen Wilson as Jet the Hawk. That would be peak movie Sonic. Sup, Goku? How you doing? He would just be the perfect fit. He would be the absolute perfect fit in my eyes. Sup, Lottie? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. You guys are not ready for the adventure part of the stream? Oh my gosh. Play as Galahad. Much appreciated for something. There it is. Michael is Jet? You mean Michael Cera? I guess I could hear it, but like, I don't know. Something about like Owen Wilson and how he voiced Lightning McQueen, and just thinking back to like his most favorite line out of any movie that he's ever been in is just him going, "Wow." That just sounds like something that Jet would do, you know? He would look at Sonic, look him from head to toe, be like, "Wow, you're the fastest thing alive?" And then, cinema. Roll credits. Cut the black. Roll the credits. That's the end credit scene. That's what you do. Ka-chow. And then you can have Sonic make like a pop reference, a pop culture reference, and be like, you know, you sound like one of those animated cars. He turns into Seth Rogen. Let Seth Rogen voice Sonic the Hedgehog once. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine with them saying that they're going to rerun it when global launch comes out, that it would likely probably be the event that they launch it with, which would make sense, because if you really think about it, whenever launch comes around, we're going to finally get access to the movie Sonic skin, and then on top of that, we're also going to be able to have movie Shadow in as well. Like, it definitely works out in their favor, I think. I see the marketing vision. Oh, are you talking about the voice of Jet in the games right now? You know, he does an okay voice. I think he's a little too nasally, but I mean, I don't know. No one's ever going to be able to really match the, I don't think anyone's really going to be able to match the voice that Jason Griffith was able to provide for Jet. There's just something so snarky about Griffith's Jet that I don't really think anyone else could really capture. Yeah, well, I don't play by the rules. I go with baseball slide. And plus, I don't have levitation. I don't want to spend my skill points. I don't want to waste my skill points on a silver skill when I could waste them on... Well, no, I wouldn't waste them. Use them on a Metal Sonic skill. Wade Whipple would be peak. I don't really think they gave him, because like when was they really haven't given him a game where I feel like Jet is properly written. Plus Jet hasn't really been in Mini like at all until now. And I mean I don't think they're gonna do it, but like I would really love a story for Team Sonic, Team Sonic, Crossworlds, Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I really would love a story mode for Crossworlds, especially since the Babylon Rogue are back. Like, come on, come on, give me that story. The Shadow event will happen on May 22nd for those who have early access to the game. And then it'll be reran whenever the global launch happens. Yeah. Plus, there's an entire stream that I did at 4 a.m. This morning, showcasing... What kind of desync was that? Did you guys see the flowers opening on their own, or am I just going crazy? Am I hallucinating? Is the sleep finally catching up to me? I do too. I do too. We all need more Crossworlds info. But Gamescom's coming up. So Gamescom, I mean there's too many. There's too many, all right? There's too many. Too many gaming things. Make it just one. Make it, bring E3 back. There's too many of them. Replace Jeff Kelly. Get rid of him. Get him out of here. Can't believe Jeff Kelly took E3 from us. I'm always up at 4 a.m., believe it or not. It's just, I knew that they had mentioned something would be happening, so, like, I wanted to plan and try and stay up, and then it just turned into a whole thing where it was like, maybe I should go to sleep. And then I fell asleep and then woke up and was like, oh, shoot, it's 4:18. I love how Charmy's just AFKing again. Yep, 2 more weeks, and 2 more weeks for the Nintendo Switch 2. Oh yeah, I can't wait for, I don't know, play my games at a better frame rate. Yakuza 0, that's what I'm gonna be playing, Yakuza 0. With his controls bugged. And people say that the game should not be delayed. What a shame. Well, you know, I got 56 more. I didn't do the claw machine. Bird. I can't believe we're almost done with the baseball event. I can't believe we're at 28 days on the freaking battle pass left. That's what I'm on. I just, man, that was a whole conversation this morning that we don't need to bring back up. But man, that conversation this morning in the Rumble server, oh my gosh. More power to, the mods. Sorry, I just got a message from my friend Uncle Al. He sent a picture. Apparently, there's a new render of, I know this is Sonic related, but still pretty cool. New renders of DK and Diddy Kong. It's probably very blurry. I love those redesigns so much. They look so sick. I don't get the hate for them. Yeah, I don't think many people were expecting the DC crossover to be pretty good, but it decently has been. I'm very intrigued to see where they take it after issue 2. I'm not gonna say anything in case people haven't seen it or read it. Also, Cramlink, what are the odds of you randomly get into squads with us here? Could have just invited you. Joe, you just pulled off like a really sick skip that I've never actually ever seen anyone ever do. I've never actually seen people actually make it to these doors before they've all spawned in. Ouch. Ouch, dude. Come here out. Did they change how those bombs work? I feel like they always used to, like, raise up rather than move side to side. Boom! Still no second page for emotes. Sag. It has been quite a bit since I played Squad, so I'm not really too keen on remembering Seaside Hills layout. Should play with Giver sometime. Yo, Sonic CD? The game? You know, I will say it is kind of crazy. Speaking of comics, it is kind of crazy, and I gotta give my big friend, I gotta give a big, like, congratulations to my friend Sin for his accomplishments with it. But I'm sure most of you probably know of the IDW Sonic News account on Twitter. He and I founded that back in, God, 22? 23? And he has, ever since I took a step back to focus on my own stuff from working on it, he's really done a good job at growing that account. Whee. That's unfortunate. I'm pretty curious about the DC costumes myself. I think I saw a preview page for Silver getting his outfit. I am a Rumble partner, just content creator that is partnered with Rumble. As a Rumble creator, we get access to the build early. But I'm currently playing the public mode. No problem. Apparently so, James. Also, welcome. Long time no see. It's a new thing that I think is really buggy because on my mobile phone, it shows various different people with the badges for the leaderboard, but on desktop, the only badge I see is on Nye. And yes, Movie Shadow will be free. You can obtain him through the raffle boxes in the event, but I think you'll have to wait like a day before you can do it, because first day you get the Sonic 3 icon, and then you get the movie skin. I'm so used to being on red team on this stage. It's actually throwing me off. Yep. And then there's 3 paid skins that will launch alongside Movie Shadow. Well, technically 4 if you count the premium pass of the movie event. You get Gold Eggman. And then the Red Star Ring skins are Neon Sonic, Neon Shadow, and Neon... or Custom Neon Metal Sonic. I don't know why they call it Custom Neon Metal Sonic. It makes it... when you put the word custom in front of it, it makes me feel like I'm able to customize it. But that's not at all what it is. Jumped all the way to 14. Let's go. Thought it was a mod because you said custom. I don't know why they put custom in front of it. It is very weird. Squads are only open for 9 more minutes. Dang. We got it at like the very like bare minimum. But yeah, I mean, from my understanding of this YouTube leaderboard, it's just for chatting. It, like, rewards you for being the most active, I guess. I'm assuming they'll let you use the XP for something later on in the future. Sort of like channel points for Twitch, I'm imagining. RGB Metal Sonic. You say that as a joke, but I kind of actually want that. But you gotta make it look cheap. You gotta get like those you gotta get those RGB light strips, and then like have like duct tape placed on, like do a strand across his face with duct tape. Make it look real cheap. I'll take it. Haven't had this in a while. Also, I guess this morning when I was streaming, I had normal latency on rather than low latency. Because I reused my stream settings and it said low or normal latency. I was like, well, that's not right. So glad I caught that. That is such a good skip. Want to play this game on Switch too? What's up, Gon? How's it going? Goner. I still personally feel like if it were to come to console, which I'm sure it will, it really just depends on the demand for it. But if it were to end up on any console, 100% I could see it on Switch. Remember, speaking of, I guess, Fall Guys clones in a sense, remember that one Kirby game that Nintendo did and then, like, no one spoke of it after the week it came out? It was like Kirby's Dream Buffet or something like that. It was like $15. Cakes one. I think it was called Dream Buffet. No problem, Nye. What's up, Dranzer? How's it going? See. Yeah, it's called Kirby's Dream Buffet. I'm surprised I even remember that. Honestly, I've never played it, so I don't know if it's any good. I remember everyone talking about how, like, oh my gosh, it's Kirby but Fall Guys, and then people saw that you had to pay for it, and they were like, okay. I feel that. That is one of the benefits of it coming to PC, and I'm glad that it's going to be on PC at launch, because, my gosh, it is much needed. I see you, Dranzer. I knew I saw you in game. Oh yeah, no, I know. That, God, I don't know what they were thinking with that. $10? $10 for a guide? And it doesn't even have the Mii's in it. What is up with Nintendo and erasing Mii's? That was like their whole identity. At least we're getting Tamagotchi Life too, but come on, man. I want fun Nintendo back. I don't like corporate Nintendo. Yeah. Baseball sliding in this stage is like the most satisfying thing you can do. It's the only stage that I feel like baseball slide is really even worth using in. Yeah, GG, Dranzer. And yeah, Astro's Playroom is free on PS5. Again, I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking with that. It doesn't even look that appealing for me to spend $10 on it, to be honest. But more power to those who want to spend that $10, I suppose. Yeah, I saw that. That's even more crazy, especially when you realize that Miyamoto was one of the sole reasons why Reggie was getting pushed back for that idea. Like, I understand 100% where Miyamoto comes from, especially with a game like Wii Sports. I get it. Like, you and a team of people put, like, a hard, like, amount of work and effort into making a game like that. I could see you charging a decent chunk of money for something like that. But something like Welcome Tour? That's, like, $3 at $2 at best if you're gonna charge anything for it. $10 is way out of the ballpark for that. NVIDIA 3070? I need a new graphics card so bad. I love playing the new Doom, but my computer hates it. Oh no, it definitely is the long-term positive, because it like eases people into buying more things for that like specific thing, like, you know, as they did with Wii Sports, where they kept upgrading it and making it more of a premium package. And I mean, I guess Sony really took a note from Nintendo's playbook with Astrobot, because Astrobot is a tech demo for the PS5, and I mean, Astrobot's been a tech demo for PlayStation since PS4, I believe. And then that eventually got its own game as a premium experience, and I don't know. I don't know the full reasoning behind it. At least we have him in the movie department, so let him just be in the movie department for now, alright? Just let him do what he wants to do in the movies. Don't ever touch Paper Mario again, please. Don't ever touch Paper Mario again. Swear to God. Never let him cook with Paper Mario again. Can you add me? Unfortunately, my friends list is full at the moment, but if you want, I do have 2 slots open in my crew. If you want to join my crew, it's Gasinopoulos. I'll type it out so you'll have a better chance. Gonna pop out. Should be back later. Alright. No problem, Joe. No problem. Metal Sonic is gone. That's like, aside from Kirby Air Riders, I think Donkey Kong Bonanza is the only other Nintendo game that I'm really excited for this year. Like, don't get me wrong, Mario Kart is fun, but I'm not the biggest Mario Kart guy. I prefer other kart racers. I prefer other games. Mario Kart, like, is fun and can be fun with friends, but I don't know how many friends that I'll have that actually will have a Switch 2 in Mario Kart World at launch. Like, I know one person, well, technically 2 people that will, but aside from those 2 people, I don't know anybody else outside of my friend group that will have the Switch 2 in Mario Kart World. So, like, is the game in an infinite loading loop? What's going on? I guess it is. The fact that you have to buy the Nintendo Switch bundle for an extra $30 to get it at a decent price at a discount, in my mind, is insane. But that's just me. That's just me. That's just me. I totally get that the cost for development and stuff is going up. So, you know, you can adjust the price to whatever you feel is fair. But for a Mario Kart game, I am not spending $80. What is going on with Rumble? $120. Yeah, it's even more expensive in Canada, which is even more crazy to me. Okay, weird. Give me a second here. I don't know what's going on with this. Taxes, yeah, that's another thing to look out for. Alright, let me just sync this up. Oops. Gotta wait till Christmas. That's probably the best thing to do, honestly. I'm just gonna get it because my friend was able to score another, so I'm just gonna buy that one off of him, like, just to make it fair. I don't want him to give it to me for free or anything like that, because that's just, you know, that's not fair. So, I am definitely going to be paying him for that whenever launch comes around. Did I type in the password? Okay, copy. Plus, I just don't really think they've shown off enough of Mario Kart World for me to justify spending 40. Yeah, I did see that it's like near 700 in Canada, which is even more crazy. Okay, maybe I typed in the password wrong. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Let me reboot it. Oh, it definitely would have been 60 if it released any sooner. But I feel like I can kind of justify Bonanza's pricing. Okay, I'm having trouble. I'm having big trouble. Oops. Okay. Weird. I cannot link my account to Rumble PC anymore. Very odd. Let me see. Yeah, hold on. Oops. I think it's too late for Lethal to be on at the moment. um, I don't know. Let me. Because I can sign in on my phone. It's still there, so like, the account's still intact, thankfully. Um, that was one of my main concerns.
Revenge guac.
Revenge guac. Okay, let's try this again. I'll give it one more shot, and if it doesn't, we'll just move on to adventure.
Hope you get it sorted out, GN bro.
Same here, same here. I'm sure we will. But I hope you have a good one. Assuming that what you meant by GN. Good night. There we go. Yeah.
Report the bug in the Sonic Rumble Discord server.
Wait a second. Hold on. Today's Tuesday. Hold on. When is Steam's...
Dave, please don't turn me into a marketable plushie.
I don't think it would sell, Ace. When is Steam under maintenance right now? Sure, I don't. Well, wait. Oh god, I think I may have messed something up.
If it's under maintenance, Sonic Rumble will probably tweet about it.
No, not Rumble. Steam. Okay, there we go. I've got it fixed. I've got it fixed. Phew. Oh, and you know what? That's probably what was letting me go to the title stream, because I had it open on my phone while I was doing it. Woo! Okay. Well, I was gonna do more squad while it lasted. Yeah. Nope. That is that Rumble? Yeah, it is. Okay. I'll do one more. One more survival, then we'll swap over to adventure. Yeah, I don't know what was going. I think Steam may have gone under maintenance, and it had some kind of hiccup with the servers, because when I was trying to link the account, Steam was showing that I was offline along with other people, and it asked if I wanted to disconnect the account that I had previously tied to it with Steam. So I'm curious if Steam's maintenance, because it usually goes up on, or goes down on Tuesdays, for maintenance, and that very well could have been the issue. It's just weird that it, like, completely kicked me out of the game entirely, though. Now look what you did. You made us both wait. And there we go. I'll look into doing more 1v1s at some point in the future. It's kind of like an experimental thing that I wanted to do, and also just a funny thing that I wanted to do. Ugh. I'm boundary breaking the game. We're looking at things we're supposed to not be able to see. Like that weird triangle geometry that's in the bottom left. That's, you know, you can't usually see that. So I'm wondering why that's there. Oh, you can see how the platforms come in.
I would like to 1v1 you in a possible episode.
We'll see, we'll see. Anything is possible. Muniz? Are we playing with Frankie Muniz right now? Sonic the Hedgehog tweeted out "Get set" with a Red Bull logo on the hood of a vehicle. I'm assuming they're doing something with Red Bull and Team Sonic Racing. Team Sonic, bro. They should have never named Team Sonic Racing. Just throwing that out there. They should have never named Team Sonic Racing Team Sonic Racing.
Sonic Rumble had some secret things the developers don't want you to see, eyes.
I see everything. For according to Nye, I am the favorite. Somehow. $19.90. Just one more ring and I would have been at 91. Now I'm at 29.40. Come on, Gum, you got this. Sonato. player 42, 1680. Who's gonna get it? I think it's gonna be Masato. Oh wait, no, nope. Flags are gone for Masato. And who got it? Was it the Blaze? Desert Ruins. Ending off with a good. That was a close one. I could have gotten that. Oh no, the game is gatekeeping. Oh, that Blaze didn't get the attack. GG's. You got it, Scarf. Alright. Hey, nice, Ray. Which phone did you get? Back to 8th. I'll take it. I'll let Livaloo keep their spot. I respect the hustle. Alright, now to move on to adventure. Yo, Galaxy 24, nice. Let me make sure that this is work. Oh, I've already got that open. I think this should work properly beforehand, because I want it to be a surprise. You guys are not ready for this.
Select a file.
Thanks, Eggman. I will.
Select a character.
Okay. What if I did this instead? Let's move them all up to the top. So Gooby Doo. How you doing? Oh, you did? Hey,
Select a
good
file.
game. Was it the last match that we just did?
Which character?
Not now, Big. Not now. I'm trying to figure out why it's not working. Probably because of that. If I'm being honest, probably is because of that. which is gonna suck if that is the case. Never played with a YouTuber? Hey, well, now you have. Now you can brag about it with your friend. No, I was kidding. Don't brag about it. I'm not a good YouTuber to brag.
Which character?
Let me... Oh, you were Sonato. Nice. Good choice of wording. Or good choice of naming. I should say. Okay, hold on. I'm doing a little test because I want this to be a surprise. So I want to make sure that this loads in properly. This doesn't look like it's loading in properly. It most certainly is not loading in properly. I don't know what I did, but this is like new nightmare fuel that is going to haunt me in my dreams. I'm gonna send the screenshot to my friends, and well, all right. Glad I was able to share that nightmare fuel with them. Okay, let me reposition some things here. I have. Is that?
Dave, have you heard of Sonic Adventure Remixed?
Oh, I didn't realize that was an Ace question. But yeah, I think that was shown off in that RTX competition thing, and then like...
your character.
Okay, there we go. It was definitely because I had it coded wrong.
Options. Select a file.
Okay, you guys aren't ready for this. You guys are not ready for what I'm about to have here, alright? You're just not. I'm sorry, but I don't think anybody could ever guess what I have done.
It's time for adventure. Sonic Adventure.
Okay. Apologies in advance, okay? I'm sorry, guys. Look, I'm sorry. I needed to. I needed to. Look, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. I guarantee it's gonna be worth it, man. I guarantee it's gonna be worth it. It's Wade Whipple! Yeah, it's Wade Whipple! Dude. Amazing. Nah, you got back just in time. You got back in time for the Wade
As far
Whipple.
back as I can remember, I've been living here on this dark island, always guarding the Master Emerald from anything that could harm it. I don't know why I was given this job, why it was my fate. Destined to be here forever.
Dude, look at him. He's beautiful.
Did you make this mod?
I did not make this mod, though. Wade Whipple fights Chaos Zero, man.
What's going on here? Oh no! Something's happened to the Master Emerald! Huh? Who are you? Did you do this? Oh, I'll get you for this!
Oh, I'll get you for this. This mod was made by...
Hey! No fair!
Oops. No fair.
Wait! What's happening to you? Come back here! Whoa, that was incredible. I've never seen anything like it. Oh no, it's starting to happen. Without the Master Emerald's power, this whole island will fall into the ocean.
Thank you, Elijah. Thank you. This is something else, man. This is something else.
It's up to me to find the missing
Okay,
pieces
so
of
this
the
mod
Master
was made
Emerald.
by VER.
It won't be easy. Pieces flew
Ver.
out everywhere. Guess I better start looking anywhere I can.
I guess so, buddy. I guess so. This is something else, man. This is amazing. Look at him. He's taking a stroll. He loves his environment. He loves his people. He's
If I
oddly.
don't find the Master Emerald, Knuckles will fire me.
That's true. That's true. He's oddly a lot shorter than the average human being, even though he's literally a human being. I don't know if you could, like, size him up in any way when, like, modding this, but, like, dude. Yeah, sure. Go for it. Alright. Let's go. This is amazing. I hope we can get the Flames of Disaster. Technically, we can. So this is very bare bones for Knuckles when it comes to treasure hunting. A lot of people are more familiar with treasure hunting in Sonic Adventure 2. But the Sonic Adventure 1 treasure hunting system is, like, archaic. And oddly better, in a way. Because you can find any emerald piece whenever you want. Also, this is a bat character, I believe, that was designed by the character designer. I think they posted, like, an HD, like, resolution version of it on Twitter a while back. Put my face over Metal Sonic. Put my face over Neo Metal Sonic and Sonic Heroes. It's a call. Show me the way. Thank you. Wade should not be able to climb. He's been given too much power with this Knuckles cosplay. Did they change the life icon? No, it's the same. Should have made it Wade as well, but it's okay. Rouge the Bat in SA1. It wasn't a spider. Can't remember if it was a bat or a spider. Where is the emerald? Is it here? Yes, it is. Dog was barking too much. No problem, Nationverse. It's alright.
Good enough.
I didn't really expect many people to be there, just because of the way that the stream was, because it was, like, super early. This is cursed. But wait, it gets even more cursed. If you think it couldn't get even more cursed, it gets even more cursed. But you're gonna have to wait and find out. Because Wade's not the only one here, buddies. Wade's not the only one here. Also, I love how in Casinopolis with Knuckles, you can just go up to this Sonic statue and break it. Why? I like that they have a statue of Sonic in the casino. Does this have the cut content? I think it does. I'll show you the cut content. First, let me grab the emerald from one of these spinners. There it is. I believe this was censored because it's the cowgirl. That makes a very, I guess, suggestive sound. But, yeah, that was cut. They modded it back in. Where is this last emerald piece?
This way.
Can we do pinball with Wade? Wade Whipple pinball? No. It's close over there. I like how I talk to the... Is it in here? It is. Dude, he looks so sick. You're welcome. You're welcome. You should have seen it before I loaded up the game because it was even more nightmarish.
Thanks, Save. I will have nightmares tonight.
Wade goes to the past.
Where in the world am I?
He looks at the camera. What's wrong with Wade Whipple, man? Dude, we're about to break out into a musical.
But something about it
The flames of disaster.
is familiar.
Knuckles mewing.
This is very strange.
I'm Knuckles. Let's see. Does Knuckles have a power up here? I can't remember. I don't think he does. I think it's just Tails. Maybe Amy. We're gonna see Chief Pakachamak. And he's gonna be super different than how he is in the actual show.
Father, please don't.
Not voiced by Christopher
Recall
Lloyd.
that 7 emeralds are essential to our survival. It is for the good of all our people.
How can I make you understand? Attacking other countries, stealing and killing can't be the right path to peace. No one has the right to take their holy grounds. I beg you, Father.
Some deep stuff right here. Kid in the lore.
Huh? Now where am I?
I swear to God, if I see Facebook Marketplace in this mod and Abyss, oh
Back in
God.
Station Square, I see.
You won't see Facebook
going on
Marketplace.
here
You're safe.
anyway?
You're safe. But what you will see may shock you.
Hey, it's Dr. Eggman. What's he got there? It's gotta be a part of the Master Emerald. Hold on! Come back here!
I can't wait to see this in full.
Jim Carrey.
Eggman, give me back
It's
the Master
Jim
Emerald.
Carrey.
Knuckles. Oh, this isn't what you're after.
You're right.
That's okay, though. I can use you as a guinea pig to
Oh,
test
I need
it.
to breathe. Oh, I need to breathe.
Chaos!
Oh my god. His kneecaps! Where are his kneecaps?
Creature again. The same one I saw on my island. He was there when the Master Emerald shattered. I'm sure of it. He saved me the trouble of looking for him. Now I'll get him good.
Oh my god.
Way to go, Chaos.
This is peak, Nye. What are you talking about? This is beautiful. This is a masterpiece.
Fine. Give it
Glad
your
you
best
love the
shot.
videos, Google. It's perfection. He's gonna get the flames of disaster. He's gonna take care of Eggman. It's gonna be all good. Come on, Chaos. Wade Whipple can beat Chaos 2, but Tails can't beat Chaos 0. Oh, okay, that was weird. There we go. If Chaos Zero ever gets into Rumble, I hope they give him a skin for this. He definitely needs it.
Is that all you got?
I love that form so much. It looks so sick. Jim Carrey looks so uncanny, dude. I don't like how he just is there. He's just there. His head is so big.
Still doesn't faze me. You hear?
I know something that might. It's about Sonic.
What? What about Sonic?
Tell Wade Whipple right now.
He's after the pieces of the Master Emerald too.
Standing there menacingly.
You're not the only one on a wild goose chase, idiot. Why should I ruin your surprise?
Rapid shaking of the head.
I wonder what he meant by that. I'd better find Sonic.
And then you're never allowed to go back in there
I
ever
wonder
again.
why Sonic is after the
But are you ready
Master
for
Emerald.
an extra boss fight?
I'd better work fast and get to the bottom of this.
Because we're going to have to fight Chaos 4 again. Dude, this looks so sick. I want to get a... Wait, can I get a sick camera? Position... Right, hold on. Can I get him running down the stairs? No. Wait. Free cam. Unfortunately, Sonic does not have a Ben Schwartz.
Let me guess, Sonic is Ben Schwartz.
Model. I believe the creator only did Knuckles, or for Wade over Knuckles, and let me
got the
make sure
shovel
they
claw.
did.
Now you
the
can
Jim
dig through
Carrey
dirt
one.
and stone. Press the jump and action buttons simultaneously.
Yes, they also did the Jim Carrey one. They should update it to give him his Sonic Movie 3 look. I don't know how they did that. I wish I understood 3D modeling. Alright, now to take this with me all the way to Red Mountain, which I still find kind of wild that Knuckles has to do that even though he can climb. But, you know. Yeah. Whoa. Open up that gate. Let's take a little leisure stroll to the Master Emerald, which is currently shattered. There it is. Poor Master Emerald. You'll be repaired one day. I love how huge the Master Emerald is in the games, but in the movie it's just like nothing. And of course Wade is playing golf with it. I thought I was gonna try and have me dig for it. I'm sure I'm probably gonna have to dig for at least one of them. Woo. Is it gonna make me? Is it one? Okay, it is one of those. Okay. Getting closer. Is it down here? No. To call, show me. Okay. Oh. Huh. You would think that they would want you to use your dig claws, but I guess that RNG decided to do otherwise.
Good enough.
Good enough. Alright. Now to fight Sonic and Chaos 4 again. And then we'll never have to fight Sonic or Chaos 4 ever again.
The train headed for Station Square.
It's the last time you have to fight Chaos 4. I'm surprised that they didn't have you fight Chaos 4 with Big.
There's Sonic. Eggman was right. What's that in his hand? It looks like a piece of the Master Emerald.
It just so happens
no
to be the
right to
Green
have
Chaos
that.
Emerald.
Hey, Knuckles! Whoa! What do you think you're doing?
All right. Put him up. Hand over the emerald now.
Thanks for the sub,
That's
Spider
not
Bro.
gonna happen, buddy!
How you doing? That's not gonna happen.
I'm a goner.
Wade Whipple stands no chance against Sonic the
Oh
Hedgehog.
no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh jeez! Oh no, the Chaos Emerald!
Oh, wait, the model didn't swap for this one. Okay. You're saved by one cutscene.
Uh-oh.
That's all there is to it. You guys are too easy.
That's a Chaos Emerald.
First
Yes,
come,
Wade,
first
it is.
served, they say. And you serve me too well for your own good.
You can't get away with this! Knuckles, did you let him trick you again?
Like you weren't.
You're tricked into thinking that's Knuckles when that's actually just Wade.
I've got 4 emeralds.
Jim forgot the makeup. Yeah, he got a little tired.
Here, Chaos.
Can't blame him.
Come here, my
Now look what he is.
No problem. I'll make him eat dirt.
He absorbs dirt. What are you talking about? He's water. He's full of dirt. Unless he has some kind of, like, barrier around him that shields him from getting dirt. I'm so glad I enabled this mod. Can I collect all the rings on the lily pads? Let's do it. Go back and get that one. How many rings total are there? 31, 32, and 33 rings. This one right here. The list goes this one, Sonic Frontiers, and Sonic Adventure 2. Those are my top 3. Surprised he's not doing more attacks. He's got way many more attacks, but he's just choosing to do the lily pad destroy.
Is that all you
Like,
got?
he has the swipe attack, but then he's got the he's got one where like he splits up to orbs or something like that. The is Jim in here? Man, I really want them to give Jim Carrey the egg carrier in the movies. I thought that I remember my reaction to the Sonic Movie 2 trailer when they showed the missiles launching out of the Death Egg robot. I legitimately thought that was the egg carrier. I was just like so hyped. I was like, yes, it's here. But it ended up being the Death Egg robot, which I'm also partially fine.
Hurry, Sonic! What are we waiting for? My workshop's cooked. So let's get the
Black
tornado
Knight
to
is
go
a solid
after it.
game. Secret Rings, I do
idea.
not wish
Hey, Sonic,
anyone to have to suffer through that, but good story.
you go on ahead without me. I have some things I need to take care of.
No problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here. Let's move.
Thank gosh you don't have to do Sky Chase again. So let me just go here. Oop. Get his Flames of Disaster power up. In quotation marks, Flames of Disaster. There's Big's hut.
Now you've got fighting gloves. To store up power, hold down the action button. Now you can do the maximum heat Knuckles attack.
Favorite Sonic form? I guess I'll be biased and go with Supersonic too. From Frontiers. Hey Hasco, how's it going? Thank you, thank you. vibing with Wade Whipple in Sonic Adventure. Really fun, humorous mod that just stretches like a remodeled version of Knuckles' face into Wade Whipple. Have you played the new Rumble update? Let me know what you think about that. I used to always get lost of where the entrance to that is to get the second key for some reason. I don't know how I always got lost. But you gotta get these keys to enter Lost World for Knuckles. Favorite version of Knuckles? What do you mean? Like, from the different eras, or about 13 hours later to try it? Alright, nice. I hope you have fun with it. It's really good. I can't wait for it to go public. Okay, hold on. Gotta trigger the level trigger. There we go. This is close. There it is. Oh, is it down here? No, but the other one is. Bomb? I remember the bomb being there. Alright, maybe I have to dig somewhere. Yeah, right. Here.
Let's go.
Never seen it spawn there before.
Good enough.
Good enough. Back to the past we go.
Where am I? This is very strange.
I love how green it looks out here. So green.
I beg of you, hear me now. My father is coming here soon, and I fear what may happen. You must take everyone away from here. Oh, please. So, are you saying you can't leave this place? I understand. Let me talk to my father again. There must be a better way to do this.
I like how she could just casually talk to Chaos like it's nothing.
Don't worry, my friends. I won't let you down. I must do something quickly.
Do you think anybody thought she was crazy because she could just talk to water and the emerald itself? They probably did.
What? I'm back in
Crazy
front of
to
the
call.
altar.
Crazy to call in her
This is beginning to
emerald
blow my mind.
speakings. Also,
Wait a
I like
minute,
that
I remember.
Chaos just
The broken pieces
translates
of the
like
Master
very
Emerald.
well.
I
Like
have to
you could
restore
just
them
talk
where
to
they
him
belong.
in English, and he'd be like, "Yeah, sure, I know what you're talking about." 100%. Whoa, Wade, how'd you do that with your hands? I can't. I don't. That close up.
It's still incomplete.
Moana lore.
I need to find the remaining
I've never
pieces,
seen Moana 2.
wherever they
I've
are.
seen the first one. Good movie. But I've never seen the second one. I haven't heard much about it.
Hey. Look. It's Eggman's flying fortress. That's where the rest of the pieces must be.
Can Knuckles watch TV on the Master Emerald? Dude, if I had the Master Emerald and it
know
projected
where
things
that
and I
ship
could just
is.
ask it to play SpongeBob, I'd be so down for it.
Hey, isn't that one of Eggman's robots? I know. I'll follow it back to Eggman's base.
Good thinking, Wade.
Here I come, Eggman.
Man, I can't wait to get the Gamma story. Such a good story. I'll do that next stream. We'll do both Amy's and Gamma's stories for the next
No trains
adventure.
are currently in service.
No trains are currently in service. Oh man. That is unfortunate. Thankfully, I don't have to use the trick.
Just what I thought. Time to make a house call.
CG is so unreal.
Now we'll see who's so easily tricked. I can
You know,
sense
I'm
the
honestly
emeralds
surprised
are
Knuckles
here
was able to make it on
somewhere.
board. Not gonna lie.
What's going on?
I'm looking through the wall. That's what's going on.
Ah, this thing's always changing.
It changed once. What do you mean? Oh yeah, just casually
I sense the Master Emerald. It can't
climb
be
on the
far from
wall.
here.
Alright, now for the part of the story where Knuckles can control the tilt of the egg carrier, because I don't know why you would have a control stick like this, but yeah. This is what I was talking about. Whenever Sonic is, like, on his part of this, like, it's just, people assume that it's Knuckles that's changing the ship direction. Assuming it's in one of those doors, so I'm gonna have to have it tilt this other one. Just blink. Higher up. Yep, there it is. I like how it works in my... It doesn't work in my favor, the glide. The gravity is against me. Alright, so I want it to tilt,
Either push or pull the lever to control the ship's
this
tilt.
one? No. Opposite.
Davis, I am pregnant with our child.
That's unfortunate. I don't know how that happened. What's up, Sin? Whoa, whoa, camera! Camera. Is it inside the spinner? It is. What are you gonna name them, Sin?
Good enough.
I like the rocket just hitting me.
Alright. Now, to restore the Master Emerald.
But first, back to the past. Oh my gosh, that's nightmare fuel, dude.
Oh no, not again. What is the
That's
meaning
like
of
horror
this?
movie nightmare fuel. Guys, it's the flames of disaster. Oh no, not the flames! The flames of disaster! Oh god!
Hey, what happened here?
I couldn't stop them.
On now.
They came, and my father. I had no idea how bad this would turn out. I'm shocked.
Look, it's the emerald. Wait.
Looks like the devil.
Is this a dream? It's more like a nightmare.
The flames of disaster.
I finally found all of the missing emerald pieces, but
Aunt
I
Al.
still can't
I think I
figure
already
out
read
that
that.
creepy
but,
monster.
very interesting name choice.
Huh? What's that?
Nightmare. Yeah, drowning sound effect. Alright, now for the easiest boss fight of all time.
Not again.
No more Jim Carrey Eggman, I suppose.
Hey, Sonic!
There you are, Knuckles. About time.
I will return.
Eggman, come back.
I'd better let Sonic handle it from here. He'll do okay. Now, I must return
DX
to
model
Angel
looks
Island and
dumb.
the Master Emerald.
Stupid.
No, it can't be.
Did you
I guess he didn't
just
get
not
enough the
notice
first time.
the giant water monster standing
You
there.
can't stop me from restoring the Master Emerald.
I mean, I feel like it'd be kind of hard to ignore. It's probably got some kind of like DX some kind of retexturing problem or thing going on for it. All right, and wait, no, it didn't charge up all the way properly. Gosh darn it! No, it's ruined. It's ruined. I was gonna do the cool trick, but the game ruined it. Surprised that didn't get destroyed. Have that. Okay, or don't. Have that.
Is that all you got?
And guess what, guys? Wade Whipple's story is over.
Yeah, you're finished. What's left now is to return the Master Emerald safely to my island.
Wade Whipple! Played Sonic Rumble earlier in the stream. Son, that's not nice. Oh, I'm so tired. Hey. I got like 2 hours of sleep. First it was 30 minutes. But yeah.
This should do it. Perfect. All is well now. The Master Emerald and the island have been restored.
Good job, Wade. You did it. You did it, buddy. Oh my god. Wade, round of applause. I did get movie Shadow Sin. I did. He's the true Echidna warrior. You will be able to on the 22nd, Sin. You will be able to get movie Shadow on the 22nd. Everyone, aside those who don't have the game, but yeah, everyone in pre-launch will be able to on the 22nd. Well, that's too bad, Sin. Okay, you're gonna have to wait.
I'll probably be on this floating island forever. Guarding the Master Emerald again.
That you will,
I may
Wade.
not know
that
the
you
whole
will.
story behind this, but perhaps it's better that way.
Perhaps.
I'm at peace once more.
Wade Whipple. Man, what a story.
Here I come, rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles. I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell. I break them down whether they solid or frail. Unlike the rest, I'm independent since my first breath. First test, feel the right, then the worst left. Born on an island in the heavens. The blood of
It is. It is. The story kind of sucked. It could have been a little bit better. I wish that they had explained a little bit more, or explored a little bit more with Knuckles and Tikal, but I get they were on a time crunch because they got this finished within 9 months, I think. Might have been shorter than 9 months. Approximately 10 months. With a team of 60 people. But alright, I think I'm gonna end it there. I would go a little bit longer, but I did do that stream earlier today, so kind of balances it out, you know. Tomorrow I might stream. I don't know. Let you guys know in the community tab if I do, or in the Rumble server. I'll probably be streaming some more Rumble, obviously. But yeah, thank you to everybody that stopped by and hung out, especially Hasco, Nye, Sin, Silly Hedgie, Ray. Let's see, we got Zam here near the end. We had Sleepy Joe, James, Spider Bro, Gooby, Nationverse, Sonic Boss. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Enjoyed streaming for you guys, always do. And alright, take care. No Rumble Kick. Zavix sucks.